Good evening and welcome to this very special Facebook Live where today we're talking and doing urine therapy. For those of you who don't know what urine therapy is, it's this. It's drinking your own wee, drinking your own piss. It's not golden showers. So anybody out there is into golden showers, or anybody has any sort of water sports fetish, don't go DMing me. I'm not getting into water sports or golden showers. I'm doing this for the health benefits and doing it in a controlled manner as well. So what I'm going to be doing is having this shot of wee. I'm not going to be having like pints full like I've seen other people doing. This is fresh. There's also some aged urine, which we're going to be talking about later. So what I've done is I've been researching it the last couple of days, and we're going to be talking about some points before we actually do it. Now, the reason I'm doing Facebook Live is because I've never done this before. And for those of you who don't know, experience something for the first time live is always better. Now, a lot of you out there will be thinking, he's sitting with his nose right underneath that wee. It must stink. Do you know what? It actually doesn't smell. Now, I've read this. It shouldn't actually smell. The reason being is because this little bit of wee is what they call mid-flow. So you're not getting the first bit, you're not getting the last bit, which can sometimes have not the best bits in, but the mid-flow bit, it seems to be the bit that is really helpful for your body. Okay, so let's just go through some other things. Before I do it, by the way, just to let you know, I've got some sparkling and some hot water to drink after I have it. And then I've also got the sick bowl. Just in case, you know, I don't want to be sick all over my computer, do I? Or all down my lovely top. So yes, I'm prepared for this. So yeah, let's talk about urine therapy before we actually do it. So what happens is your stools, your bowels, they take out the waste product. So a lot of people think this is a waste product, but it's actually the bowels which take out the waste products in your body. So that's the first thing to clarify. The second thing you have to clarify as well, if you're losing weight the traditional way, you're eating carbohydrates, you actually wee out calories, you actually wee out fat. Because I'm now in ketosis, my wee doesn't contain any fat cells, so that is a good thing. So there is amino acids in here, but there's no fat cells. The other thing to also note, because I'm a diabetic type 2 in remission, there could be sugar in here. But as you know, I've been fasting for the last 5 days, so all the sweetness and the glycogen has gone from my body, so there's also not any sugar in here. So next thing is, so what happens is, to go behind the science, your blood goes into the liver, and this is where your blood takes out the toxins. So this is why there's no toxins in here, because the liver has already taken that out. Then the blood travels from the liver into the kidneys. Now the kidneys remove the water, which is now this, and then they also excrete any vitamins and minerals that can't be absorbed directly in your body. So the kidneys have prepared the wee. So in here is excess water that the body hasn't absorbed, and also excess vitamins and minerals. Cheers to something free that our body's given us, and that is vitamins and minerals. Then what happens to that water with the vitamins and minerals are then travelled into the bladder. Now the good thing is, have you ever been desperate for the toilet? You wait like 10-20 minutes because there is no toilet, and then you're like, oh, actually I don't want to go. So what happens is your water is traveling from the kidneys to the bladder, and actually it can be reabsorbed by the body. So the water the vitamins and the minerals can then be absorbed in a small reservoir, also known as the bladder. And that's where sometimes it can be clean, completely clear. So your wee can be white with nothing in because your body is literally absorbing everything. Now, for those of you that have never heard of urine therapy, we've all done it. We have all done it already, because when we're tiny little babies in the womb, this is what happens. We're being created. We're actually on a constant supply of urine therapy, because if you think about it, of course we do a little wee. Of course we do a little poo when we're in there in the womb. So actually a newborn baby has already done a lot more urine therapy than you might think. And yes, Johnny, we are about to do urine therapy. And yeah, it's the first wee of the day, by the way, guys. This is why this one is looking so strong. Some would say it looks like a nice whiskey. Some people add lemon to this. Because I'm fasting and I'm not allowed lemon, I'm not going to add lemon, but people can add lemon to it. Some people water it down. Some people start with just a teaspoon of water and then teaspoon of wee and then a big glass of water. But I'm just going to do the shot, you know. Some people wash with it, guys. So some people wash with it, and it's been proven to help hair growth. So if you've got a bald head like me and the hair's not growing, it'll be interesting to see whether that would actually work for me. Other people have actually put it on cuts and burns, and it's had an instant effect. There's some testimonials where people have had a burn on their body. They've put some wee on, and then it's magically, within seconds, stopped hurting. It's obviously not cured, but within seconds the pain is gone because there is relief. And I'm sure we've all heard about this snake bite, where if you have wee on it, it can help you. So yes, there's lots of things in history. And cuts, I've heard that cuts in your body with some wee, it can be completely healed within 3 days. So urine therapy is also known, I'm not sure whether I can say this right, is Skivi Ambu. So that's an ancient yoga practice, which apparently has been practiced for centuries. Now, there is another form of urine therapy, and that's with aged urine. Now, it's a little bit like distilling whiskey. So you put whiskey in a closed container and you keep it for 6 months. It goes really dark and it smells of ammonia, apparently. And what this does is it contains or multiplies stem cells, amino cells, minerals, and lots more. So the more you leave it, the longer it gets, the stronger it gets, and the more health benefits it gets. And yes, Johnny, I am taking the piss. I'm taking my own piss. Get this, some people even use this, I'm not going to do it now, they use it and they put it on their body, it mixes with pheromones and acts as a perfume. The guy that I was watching this about, he said that he felt so masculine doing it as well. I'm not sure I'm going to do that. And the other one is, I've already mentioned, is about the washing the hair and the promotion of hair growth. Okay, right. So there's all your facts, guys. If you missed all the facts about urine therapy, watch this back afterwards. But we're now going to do it. I'm not going to waste any more time. For those of you just joining us, I've got some hot water ready to drink afterwards. I've got some sparkling water to drink afterwards. And I've also got a sick bowl just in case I gag. So here we have some mid-flow wee, which is mid-flow from my first morning wee. This is why it's so yellow, but it also contains the most benefits. Johnny says he'd rather be bold. Some people might agree. Still doesn't smell. Are you ready? We're going to shot in 3, in 2, in 1. Oh. Oh. it doesn't taste awful. It tastes like something. It definitely got like a metallic or something like that. Some sort of weird thing that I recognise, but I just can't pinpoint what that taste is. It actually wasn't awful. I wouldn't go as far as saying it was enjoyable, but I would probably say that it's, yeah, it's not awful. It's not actually that bad. I'm really surprised. So that wee is from yesterday, and I've chilled it overnight in the fridge, which I've heard is not all that good. Having it fresh is the best. So in a couple of days' time, I may do that. Because the important thing about this is because there's something called dry fasting. For those of you who don't know, I'm on a 21-day water fast, or I'm having nothing but water, but there's something called dry fasting. Now, when you're dry fasting, you can actually have your own urine, because what that is doing is obviously keeping your electrolytes, all your things inside your body. So this is why I'm trying it now, because in a few days' time, I'm going to be doing some dry fasting where I am going to allow myself some urine. Right, guys, thank you for joining me. Yeah. And I think Jono's right. I have had worse in my mouth than my own urine. Right, thank you for joining me, guys. I will be updating you tomorrow morning with my water fast results. Also, I'll be sharing more about urine therapy. For those of you who don't know, I've lost 15 pounds in the last 5 days. So I really suggest you all give water fasting a go. For those of you who are new to fasting, just fast for 12 hours, for 16 hours. Start at 5 p.m. So don't eat anything from 5 p.m. or drink any calories, just have water, and then start eating calories again at 9 a.m. the next day. It's as simple as that. So 16 hours water fast, that's the way to start. Thank you for joining me. I'll be back again live soon. Bye for now.